Don't miss the Green and Growing Show in the noon to 9 p.m. hours on Eagle TV. Ellis County Horticulture Agent Holly Dickman will identify common lawn and garden issues while providing up-to-date information. Watch weekdays in the noon to 9 p.m. hours on Channel 14 or 614. Green and Growing, brought to you by Riedel's Garden Center, a full-service garden center west of Hayes on Highway 40, and Eagle TV.
With our current weather conditions, it takes a real expert to create landscape that'll thrive. Riedel's Garden Center has the staff with the expertise of water requirements for plants, lawns, and landscapes that'll stand up to our changing weather conditions. With 25 years of hands-on experience, owner Darren Riedel will customize a landscape design and irrigation system to meet your expectations and our climate. It's recommended to protect your lawn using Fertilome products available at Riedel's Garden Center, an authorized dealer. Call or stop by Riedel's Garden Center today.
I'm here at the Extension office in Hayes, and we are sitting, or I am sitting, in the middle of the Prairie Star Flower trial, or demo garden, I should say. And I just wanted to take a little bit of time to talk about the care of annual flowers. This is a nice demonstration garden. We'll have signage out here to tell you what all these flowers are, but these are flowers that have shown to do well throughout the state of Kansas and under our harsh prairie conditions, which we know it's sometimes challenging to grow things in this part of the state. Wanted to talk just a little bit about the care of annual flowers throughout the summer. You know, one of the easiest and best things you can do, I think, if you have a flower bed like this one, is to put down some sort of mulch. Around our flowers here we have organic mulch wood chips that we got from the city, you know, for free. They have city wood chips there, and you can just go pick them up. This is a great way to keep the weeds down in your flower bed. It's also a great way to not have to water as often. You can water, and then this acts as a nice insulating blanket to kind of keep that moisture in. It helps keep the soil cool, and so it really cuts down on our watering and on our weeding and overall maintenance. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about with annual flowers is how do you keep them blooming all summer? You know, a lot of times you'll see on the store shelves that there's special flower fertilizers, but some of those contain more phosphorus than anything else. Really, the most important nutrient that you need for these flowers is nitrogen. So if you use just even a lawn fertilizer that doesn't have any herbicide in it, that's fine. You just want to give them a little bit of nitrogen about every month or so, and that will help them keep producing new foliage, which helps keep them producing new flowers. And you'll have a colorful display for the length of the growing season, which around here sometimes can go even as late as October, or I've had petunias out in this bed even as late as November sometimes. The other thing I want to talk about is watering. You know, we've been very fortunate to have some good rains, but it would be good to go out and check your flower beds every once in a while. Make sure you're only watering when needed. Make sure you soak the soil to a depth of about a foot, and that will ensure that those roots are getting well soaked. And then let the bed dry out a little bit before you go back and water again. In a bed that's well mulched and well maintained, you could go maybe even several days to a week before you have to go back and water again, depending on the weather. So with those tips, and if you need some advice or other questions answered, please contact your local extension office. We have all sorts of information on gardening, including how to deal with annual flowers. Reporting for K-State Research and Extension and Eagle TV, I'm Holly Dickman.
Don't miss the Green and Growing Show in the noon to 9 p.m. hours on Eagle TV. Ellis County Horticulture Agent Holly Dickman will identify common lawn and garden issues while providing up-to-date information. Watch weekdays in the noon to 9 p.m. hours on Channel 14 or 614. Green and Growing, brought to you by Riedel's Garden Center, a full-service garden center west of Hayes on Highway 40, and Eagle TV.
With our current weather conditions, it takes a real expert to create landscape that'll thrive. Riedel's Garden Center has the staff with the expertise of water requirements for plants, lawns, and landscapes that'll stand up to our changing weather conditions. With 25 years of hands-on experience, owner Darren Riedel will customize a landscape design and irrigation system to meet your expectations and our climate. It's recommended to protect your lawn using Fertilome products available at Riedel's Garden Center, an authorized dealer. Call or stop by Riedel's Garden Center today.